Hi guys, welcome to our presentation, the Bee Extinction Crisis. So when the bees go, we go. This is a presentation by Dawn, Sarah, Muskan, Abhishek, and Selma.
Okay, so imagine walking into a grocery store and finding half the produce section gone. No apples, no strawberries, no almonds. That's the future we face if bees disappear. Bees aren't just insects, they're the tiny workers that keep our food system and ecosystems alive. This campaign shines a light on the urgent bee extinction crisis, a crisis that affects not just the environment, but all of us. By taking small actions like planting bee-friendly flowers, cutting back on pesticides, supporting local beekeepers, or even preserving nesting sites for the bees, we can make a real difference. It does not take much to keep the bees alive. We're not just asking people to care, we're asking them to act as well. So through this campaign, we want to turn awareness into real change. So we want our audience to do something, whether that's planting a flower, skipping the pesticides, or supporting a local beekeeper. And then as well, we want them to think differently. So to realize that bees are a part of our environment. And then most importantly, we want them to feel both the urgency and hope of this matter, because when the people believe that their small actions will matter, they're more likely to actually take that step. And so together we can help the planet one bee at a time.
So we have our target audience analysis here. So very first, how we are targeting, like what kind of demographics we are targeting. So the age we are targeting is young adults who are 18 to 35 years who can help us because they are the people who are really actively on social media and different kind of platforms. So they're all genders inclusive participation is applied. Our local focus is medicine and community for now. We are starting for the initiation. Middle to lower income people. So we can agree that if they can't donate big, but yeah, they can act big. And students and young adults. There are some physiographics as well, people who are caring about sustainability, environment, and they can support local beekeepers. They are the people who can learn from social media and who can support us to make social media viral these things, and they're motivated by the purpose for positive change.
Right, so on the screen you can see some of our motivators and barriers, but together these, again, motivators and barriers, reveal the key to driving real action for bee conservation, the connection and empowerment aspect as well. When people understand the urgency of bee decline and realize their power to make a difference, they're not, or they're far more likely to act, especially when they see simple, practical ways to help. I say that a lot, so I'm not going to say it again. By connecting the cause to community identity and emotional storytelling, we turn awareness into belonging and purpose. However, competing priorities, misinformation, and habits often hold people back, as many people don't believe that their small actions will matter, or they feel that the issue is too distant to impact their daily life. And without that visible social support or community examples, the motivation can fade. That's why our campaign focuses on making action easy, meaningful, and shared.
Now Selma will describe about persuasion strategies.
So for our persuasion strategies, we are using Robert's persuasion strategies to move people from just awareness to action and long-term behavior change. So we have reciprocity, that is, we would like to give out first for people to be committed. In terms of flyers and seed packs, would also use scarcity, where we feature a news item from Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations on how declining bee populations pose threat to global food security. And then we would also use commitment, where we can get people to sign on a pledge wall. And then social proof, we are using celebrities like Morgan Freeman and Angelina Jolie because they are into beekeeping. And then unity, we are looking at when people see action as part of a group identity, persuading them to take action is more easy. And then these principles will also be strengthened by ethos, pathos and logos.
So social media and video are how we connect emotionally and visually. The video makes people feel the impact. Starting with the world that loses color and hope, then regaining life as people take simple actions. It reminds viewers that it doesn't take much to make a difference. Meanwhile, our online challenges and hashtags give people something easy and fun to do, like building bee hotels or planting flowers. Each post or tag helps spread awareness, turning something as simple as a scroll through Instagram into a meaningful act of change.
So this is our awareness event in which our buzz booth is a fun interactive way to get students excited about helping pollinators. Key features of this event will be wildflower seeds, free packets to grow bees friendly spaces, and photo booth for selfies, and pledge wall students sign to support pollinators, and after that a QR code that link to the video or other resources. And design and feel be like colorful, bright yellow, black, earthy green that match with the theme of the bees. Style will be bold fonts, handwritten accents, and clean graphics. And look will be real photos, simple, natural, and inviting. Tone and message of our event will be motivational, positive, and action focused. Inspire small steps, not guilt. And goal will be eye catching, friendly, encouraging action for nature.
On the last, we can see that we have our timeline here by which we are holding our event after this presentation. So for the first week, we are just judging ourselves that we can execute this idea or not. And on the second and third week, we are going to create our ad design, poster, and flyers. And we are trying to writing the film script, what we are going to do on social medias. And in the third week, November 15 to 21, we are going to host that event. And yes, this will be it about the event. Thank you so much.